Hi, I'm Katie, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a quick TRX Pilates routine all about targeting the outer and the inner thighs. So we're going to start standing with straps at mid-length. So just take a moment to adjust yourself and making sure that your straps are about hip height, and then take one strap into each hand. Take a wide stance here, so making sure that your toes are pointing outwards as if at 10 to 2 on a clock. And then we're going to start to sink down first of all. So taking the arms wide, pressing down and away on the straps, and then start to bend both knees. So we're starting to sink down into quite a wide squat. Make sure on the first one that your form is correct, so your knees are tracking in line with your toes, and take a nice deep seat here. So just focusing on drawing the shoulders down, pressing in and away, keeping the abdominals engaged, so drawing in your belly button towards your spine, finding about 30% level of engagement here. Take an inhale, and on your exhale begin to straighten the legs. Keep them quite soft though, don't lock them out, and then circle your arms behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then bring them back to center. Press down and away and start to sink back into that wide squat. So find a good depth here, keep the chest lifted, and then rise, circle the arms behind again, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring them back to the sides, and again sinking low, and then pressing back up, and then circle the arms back, open the chest and bring them back, and again sinking down, and then rising, circling behind, back to center, keeping the abdominals engaged, sinking down, lift and circle. Let's speed this up a little bit now. So we're going to sink, lift and circle, sink, lift and circle. We've got 3 more like this. Nice dynamic warm up. Find a little bit more depth each time, making sure that those knees are still tracking in line with the toes, moving outwards rather than forwards. And then we're going to go down and hold on the next one. So find a good depth to hold, making sure that your weight's pressing into your heels. And now we're going to lift one heel and then drop it down, and then lift the other heel and drop it down. So keep pressing down and away on the straps. Keep sinking low, lifting one heel and then replacing at a time. Abdominals stay engaged. Don't let your body start to move forwards, drawing the crown of your head still nice and tall. Shoulders down. And then hold, and then lift both heels up. So now you're sinking low, both heels lifted. We're going to add a pulse here. So we're going to pulse up and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, rise about halfway, and then sink back down, and then rise halfway, and then sink back down. So it's a bigger range of movement than a pulse, but the heels are still lifted. We're not coming up all the way, so we're just keeping that tension still. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink all the way down. Place your heels down, take an inhale, and on your exhale, straighten the legs and release. So just take a moment, and then we're going to stay in this position. So once again, drawing up nice and tall, and we're going to just take a bend over to one knee, and then reach your hands out in front of you. Press forward, sink your hips back, abs stay engaged, sink low, and then lift, circle the arms open, all the way around, squeeze the shoulder blades, circle them back in front, and go over to the other side, sinking low, and then lift and circle. Let's speed this up a little bit now. So we're going to go down, up, circle. So each movement is almost just a breath. Inhale to sink down, exhale to come up, and again. So once again, finding a good range of movement, keeping that knee in line with the toes is key. As you're pressing yourself up, really push into that heel. Circle the arms, make each movement nice and big, exaggerated. Always keep the abdominals engaged. We've got another 3, 2, and 1. Come up to center, circle the arms open nice and wide, and then bring both straps into your left hand, And then position yourself so that you're central underneath your anchor point. I'm going to shift the weight into your left foot and then start to press the straps away. And as you do, start to let your right leg float up to the side. So we want to aim for about hip height, but your range of movement might be more like here. That's totally fine. What's really important is that you're square to the front and that you're controlling the movement. Abs engaged. I'm going to start to drop that leg down, tap the floor, and then with control lift. And pause for a moment and then drop it down. So slow and controlled. Try not to jerk the leg or let it just fall down to the floor. You're trying to control it all the way through, developing strength. Abs engaged. Keep pressing down and away on the straps. Keep that arm active. Try not to grip onto the straps. And then hold it up on the next one. We're going to add some little pulses up and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, switch sides. So taking both straps into your right hand, making sure that you're central underneath that anchor point still, pressing down and away, square to the front, and then allow that leg to float up. Once again to hip height if you can. Maybe it's a different range of movement from one side to another. And then we'll drop it down and then lift. So once again, focusing on keeping the control. Abdominals stay engaged. Also using your obliques here. Pressing down and away on the straps. And breathing. We've got another 3, 2, hold it up. We've got those pulses now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. You're all done. Thank you so much for joining me today for this really quick targeted routine on the inner and outer thighs. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment, like, subscribe below, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.